Wow, hello, welcome. Welcome everybody, welcome back. It's Friday. If you can believe that. If you can believe in Fridays.
I don't.
Well, I'm sorry that Lizzie just outed themselves as some weirdo nut job. Doesn't believe in Fridays.
I believe in Double Thursday.
I don't
I
believe in
believe in
Tuesday
Rebecca
either.
Black.
Well.
Or Mondays.
That's terrible.
Or
It's
mayonnaise.
Triple Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah, dude, every day's hump day.
I mean,
You're
yeah.
living a dream.
If
If
you're
you're
doing
me.
it right.
Yeah, that's
Every day
but
is
it
hump
is theoretically Friday. Whichever day you
Theoretically.
subscribe to, it is that day, but it falls on the end of the typical working week, which is today, Friday, and so we're here. We're here to give you entertainment, which so far we are totally failing at.
Are we
What do you
though?
want from me?
Well, look, I want perfection. I'm a perfectionist.
Are
You're
you?
not going to get that. I'm playing
Hey,
too.
let me
No.
point out my shoulders are back. We're gonna
That's
have
right.
a good day.
Your shoulders are back.
It's gonna be a good day.
The weather
not
has
freezing
warmed up. Thank you very much, Jared, for your 13-month subscriptions. Currently on a 10-month streak. You
Don't ever call me sexy again.
I do what I want.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm going to reach this screen and kill you.
we're doing
I wanna
doing
see
crazy
that.
things here tonight.
15 months.
Ban me from life.
Yeah, that's right.
Do
You're getting
it.
banned from life, dude. And guess
do it
what?
if you can.
That
I'm
means
banning you from the
Life.
server.
Yeah.
I'm banning you.
yeah.
You do actually have that power, so.
Yeah,
I do have that power, but I would never.
I'm a real life mod. If you get banned from life, you die. Yeah, that's gonna be my serial killer like theme, like my Discord mod, but like in real life.
And you call all your victims your kittens.
Yeah, I do. You're all my Discord kittens, and I'm throwing you away. I'm getting a new one, and I'll woo you straight to hell.
I mean, I'm already going to hell anyway. Who cares?
But Fridays means it's typically Lake Wonder time, and that is no exception tonight, because we are back in Lake Wonder. And we have the whole crew here tonight. Everybody's here. We got Mina back. Say hello, Mina.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right. Mina's back, and Mina's gonna be playing.
And we're
Eddie.
on almost a hype train. Let's go, guys.
Oh, hype train. That's
Yeah,
it. Everyone's hyped.
Thank you, James.
Um,
I'm looking you in the eye, James. Look at me. James, look at me. Thank you.
but yeah, so it's Lake Wonder time, and what that means for tonight, really specifically, is that we are having this campaign's finality. I mean, there is a finality to this.
We're gonna die.
I
That's the
suppose.
finality.
Tip dies. Tip dies tonight.
Look, the hope is that nobody dies.
Tip dies.
I
Tip
think
dies.
you're the only one, Cody.
No, I die.
We're all hoping that Tip dies.
But no, we're all hoping that you guys are gonna like your characters are gonna break through like the fourth wall, and they're gonna all kill me.
Mm-mm.
They're actually gonna jump into my dreams. I'm gonna dream about them tonight, and they're gonna kill me in my dreams. It's gonna be
So
crazy.
what you're saying is you're gonna.
I
get
hope that
killed by
every
two
character
Greys.
dies except one.
That's right. I don't know which character you think needs to survive. Who's gonna be the final girl?
No, it doesn't matter.
It's gonna be the magical
There just
girl,
needs
Eddie.
to be one left.
Yeah, we need a final
That's true.
girl.
Well,
It is
Drake
Sailor
has
Stud,
double
Eddie.
the odds, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Inflating your chances.
Eddie's wearing a sensible heel.
You're so strong.
Eddie's got his business heels on today.
That's right.
Mhm.
Got them.
You got the
Eddie.
strong ankles now.
That's right.
Speaking of
strongest-
Eddie,
The
we, wanna get
strongest
into the
ankles
recap?
in the group.
What about
Oh,
business?
Do we want to get into the
Let's
recap?
get down to
Not
it.
yet. Not yet. I wanna shoot the shit and itch my
God
chin some
damn
more.
it.
Oh Jesus!
I'm so itchy.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I
told
should.
you to bathe.
I know I did. I do bathe. I have bathed,
You're
but
supposed to use soap, Cody.
Yeah, come on, Cody.
I just
Cody
thought you
has
rubbed dirt
lice.
on your face.
Cody has lice.
I do. I have lice, guys. I do.
Hashtag Cody has lice.
Yeah. I do.
Y'all heard it here first.
Um,
Some already knew about it, but you guys heard it here first.
you already heard
I'm
it here first.
itchy, guys.
Um,
My head is itchy so bad right now.
Oh gosh.
Go on, scratch it.
Now,
Go on.
but so tonight is the finale for this campaign, and kind of like a, I don't even know what to call it because we've had different like little seasons of Lake Wonder throughout the years. Eight or nine, I can't remember.
I would have to count.
Yeah, it's somewhere in that ballpark. But you know, for the majority of them, the ones that I've ran, there's been a couple outside of me, which in their kind of own little separate microcosm.
Except not really.
Not really, no. It's bled into this. Especially
Because all of these characters are intricately
and
connected.
you know, there's just been like a central character, Chip Winger, who's been in here the whole, you know, from season 2 on.
It's Wonder by the Water.
That's
actually.
right, the one shot before season 2, and so I'm calling this the Chip Winger saga, and we're putting an end to that. It's gonna end. These characters have had a great run of things, and you
It's
know.
time to die.
I don't think anyone has to die. I mean, but look, some people might die.
Cody,
Mhm.
be not afraid.
Look, I'm not
Cody,
pulling
be
any
not afraid. I
punches
have 2 characters
tonight.
now.
Okay.
Cody.
What?
Cody, I've got 2 characters now. You don't have to
yeah,
be
well,
afraid.
Hey, you never know. Me and Miami might just show up out of nowhere.
maybe.
Yeah,
And then
no.
die.
I mean, yeah, just like immediately just get like I don't know, decapitated
shot.
or something.
Lake Wonder has to get a new science teacher.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
She
are you
never
gonna-
made it to class. We don't know where she went.
Are you going to invite all
Taught for
these
2
other
months and then
characters
died.
Yeah.
Cody,
Invite our
kill
other
every
characters to be
one-shot
murdered?
character ever.
I will. Starting
Zane
with
Shade, dead.
Pete.
Pete can't die. Pete
Pete,
Pollard
Pete.
consumes all.
Yeah.
Pete
Uh,
Pollard.
Pete Pollard. Fucking what was that real like weird sexy Bigfoot you played, Jared?
Penny Penelope.
Penny Penelope.
Penny,
Yeah.
Penny Penelope.
She lives.
She does.
She's gotta live.
That's final girl.
Yeah, she's the Lake Wonder final girl.
I'm sorry, but Chuckles has to live too.
Oh,
even
I don't
though
know.
Chuckles is not a one shot.
Like, Chuckles, look, Chuckles is off doing some crazy shit. I imagine right now.
Oh, yeah. He's putting in some work.
He's putting in some
Chuckles
work.
is like immortal.
Well, Chuckles is a werebear.
He is the
Bear.
werebear.
We've never addressed that.
Yeah, we
Nope.
need to
But-
do that one.
And
But-
he's
but don't
aware that
worry.
he's aware.
Don't worry, there's
Our
gonna be
excuse in Goldbriar was that it just had a longer incubation period.
yeah. But like, but we'll be back in Lake Wonder at some point. I don't know when that is. We
Okay.
have other stuff that we want to do. I'll announce all of that at the end of this.
Mhm.
So I think it is time that we just kind of figure out where the heck we are right now. Barbie.
All right, let me pull it up because I got rid of it. Hold on. Okay.
Go.
This is 2.5 pages of writing
I can't
because
count
I'm
that
doing
high.
the full season recap, and last session was insane. All right. This godless endeavor began on Halloween 2022. Darius Moore was performing back-to-back shows, and both Mark Matthew and Tish Sheridan were preparing for different Halloween-related festivities. When a call from Mr. Iatrescu, a rich occultist, summoned the 3 of them to his expansive estate, they all managed to get there in one way or another. It was there that the 3 of them were reunited with Drake and, ultimately, the Time Gnome. The Time Gnome explained that they would have to go back through the timeline to right some wrongs and fix the course of history, beginning with the extinction of Star X's. With the help of Iatrescu, Amy Bones, and 2 members of the Order of the Wake group, the 3 minor guardians of Lake Wonder and 1 middle-aged dad conducted a ritual to propel them through time. Unfortunately, this separated Drake and Tip from the rest of the group. The 2 of them ended up in the year 1872, and through a mixture of slamming the lie button repeatedly, meeting an ancestor of one, Eddie Anderson, and both worrying about and flaunting the timeline, found themselves looking for 2 missing teenagers. This brought them to the woods, where a side effect from a spell of Drake's brought a version of Lewis to them. Battle ensued, paused while they ran through the woods, and Lewis disappeared. and resumed when
Yeah.
Lewis appeared to stab Tiff with a short sword.
One
It was at this point
second.
that a second Lewis appeared to kill the first. Drake fought the second Lewis while Tiff tried to save the first to get as much information as possible out of him. Lewis' shenanigans eventually completed, the rest of the group appeared, including Mark, Darius, Kepler, and Thrun. Mark went dad mode and explained
What did you
to Dr.
need?
Daniel Crane, one of the founders of Lake Wonder, that these were all his children, Thrun included, and then immediately backtracked and explained that they were time travelers. With that cleared up, everyone got back to looking for the missing teenagers. Mark teleported into a cave where he saw a masked figure and managed to save one of the boys. While Drake stayed behind, Mark took Tiff and Darius back to the cave with him. All of this was for naught. They involuntarily traveled once more, this time to the correct time period wherein the Sarexes were still alive and ready to be killed. After fighting another Sarex named Zune and getting as much information out of him as possible, the group prepared to launch a full frontal assault on Isaacs and ensure the Sarex apocalypse happened. They didn't get that far. As soon as they entered Isaacs' domain, they were once again involuntarily transported. In the interim, they found themselves in a void where they saw Oniron the Nightmare King and heard voices through static. Once they appeared in the basement of one Chip Winger, Tiff realized that they were in a dream and freaked out about it. This brings us to last time, which was a doozy of an episode. Mark went to see Aetrescu and found him alone and odd, clearly a byproduct of the dream. Everyone split up into groups. Darius and Tiff remained in the house, though they were in separate parts, and Mark and Drake headed to the hospital based on a hunch about comas. Instead, Mark and Drake ended up in the historical Lake Wonder Church, where they met the Vagrant, a post-apocalyptic version of Drake himself, seemingly from a world where Isaacs managed to possess Eddie, causing a war where Chip stepped up as some sort of general, Tiff died somehow, and Drake never quit smoking. Mark took Drake and Vagrant back to the house. In the interim, Drake caught sight of a cracked white void overrun with rifts. Sorry, I'm sick right now, and my nose isn't doing well. Meanwhile, back in the house, Darius looked around in the basement and found that there were discrepancies between what he knew to be real and what the dream was showing him. He also caught sight of the white void through the window. Upstairs, Tiff tried to use TV static to communicate with the world outside the dream, and instead was attacked by the TV and a record player. As soon as Tiff and Darius were done battling these, Mark and Drake appeared with the Vagrant in tow. With the help of Darius, Tiff went out to the kitchen to use a portable TV to communicate with the world outside the dream. Through this, they were able to talk to Percy, Mark's son, and learn that Chipwinger was back and had embedded himself in the dream world. Also, he killed people. After the group discussed Chipwinger and the apocalypse from which the Vagrant came, Drake used the information they found to try to track Chip using the same spell as before when he was looking for the teenagers. Drake found Chipwinger in an old warehouse turned wrestling arena. Tiff, having heard about rifts and having a really stupid hobby, decided to go find one and jump through it. Instead of immediately doing that, she ran into Denny, who was holding beloved baby boy Kepler outside the house. Denny gave both Drakes a hug and Tiff snuck out the door. While all that was happening, Drake explained what he saw, and Mark remembered a tape he saw about Chipwinger's days at Back Alley Empire. Drake suggested leaving Tiff and Denny behind to get this taken care of. Darius took another look around with his sight and realized that everything was going way too well for this group. Nothing about this felt like it did when the original group fought Oniron, and he realized that it was different because the reason and method through which they arrived were different, and thus affecting the experience. Tiff decided to run outside, find a rift, and jump through it. When Denny tried to stop her from doing so, both of them ended up going through it and ended up in the dream of Chuckles the Werebear Clown, where he was a younger man and in his mime phase.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of following her through immediately, Drake looked around and tried to figure out a different way to get her. He couldn't figure anything out, and it was obvious that he needed to go get Tiff and Denny before he'd go for Tiff, which made him upset. In Chuckles' dream, a set of 1930s gangsters showed up, and the mixture of Tiff getting frustrated, carnival noises, and gunfire overwhelmed Denny, who immediately involuntarily shifted, and that's where we left.
That's where we are. That's right where we left off. You made it sound so cohesive.
Oh man, I totally forgot about
the mime phase.
No, I remember the mime phase, but
give me 1 second, guys. 1 second.
Oh my god!
I know.
You keep doing this. Oh, I'm out of breath. God, being sick is shitty. God.
Yep.
I know that feeling. I was sick for like 3 weeks.
My brother doesn't cover his mouth when he coughs, and our place is tiny, so it was inevitable. But dear God,
Guess who's behind me?
your son. Oh,
Chuckles.
Chuckles.
it's
Oh,
Chuckles. Excuse me.
I think I'd wet myself if Chuckles was behind me, and I created him.
I would kiss him so sweetly,
Ah,
Dude, it,
With,
oh,
with
no.
lip
Welcome.
and tongue
That
and
would be so
everything.
scary.
with lip and tongue and everything. I make an exception for Chuckles.
Happy New
I
Year,
will.
bud.
Ow, my hand.
Yes, sorry, my son wanted to tell me a dad joke.
What was the joke?
Was it good?
Cody,
Yeah.
you are a dad joke.
He
Oh.
ooh,
Oh.
he he said he made a bird,
Mm-hmm.
and he was holding some seltzer water cans in his hand, and he said he made it toucan.
Oh,
I'm holding the bird too.
Excellent work.
Yeah,
That was good.
little guy.
I know. Look,
It was almost as
Oh,
sick
that's
as the
so
burn that you
cute.
just got.
I know. So yeah.
You're roasted.
Ooh. Yes. So Danny did involuntarily transform into her hot werewolf boyfriend mode.
She
And
would.
yeah, things are sorry, for some reason I'm dying.
I got you sick through the screen. I'm sorry.
You did. You gave me your
Cooties.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm.
Your internet germs. So I'm like, I don't know. I think I inhaled some of my own spit. It's fine. So yes, everyone is watching. Now, what is Denny's transformation like? Is it like bones crackling and?
We've been over this. It is visceral and disgusting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure we have. And that's what I was
I
kind of
remember.
like. Yeah, it is real grotesque. It is straight, awful body horror images.
Yeah, it's very physiological.
Yeah. And Denny is screaming in just pure agony as she transforms involuntarily.
Ouch,
I
stop.
feel like it's probably a lot worse when it's involuntary.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. That's my idea here is that like she doesn't have any control over it. She is just transforming to like the basest nature of a werewolf.
Now, how do you know that this is painful? I mean, maybe.
Oh,
that...
she's screaming! Whoa, hey,
See?
whoa,
What?
Whoa.
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 hey, whoa.
Hey, none of that.
No.
None
No,
of that.
Actually, it is
Mr.
that she
Boy.
isn't into that.
But yeah, she after what seems like a long time. Oh, this is the wrong music. This is not what I want. This
I heard water. I was like, what? It's raining outside and we're having a leak.
Yes. So after what seems like a long moment of you just watching this person horrifically, grotesquely transform into a werewolf against her will, the transformation is complete, and she stands there panting. Does it like rip her clothes?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, like there's like shreds for clothes. And I imagine it makes Denny even taller than she already is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Denny's how tall? Like 6 feet?
6'3".
6'3". So yeah, she's probably like 6'6" right now. Just absolutely just rippling with just werewolf muscles. Yeah, I mean, whoever's listening right now, there's someone out there who's like, this is the best stream I could have ever gone to.
All of my furry friends are
Yeah,
just
they're just
so
like-
enraptured.
Yeah, it's gonna be a yiff of a night.
I do think Miss Ellen Tipp's name.
Oh,
Yeah,
The
it's-
two of the
yeah.
Vikings are so close together.
Yeah.
Cody.
Yeah.
What does the fox say?
I they scream. Ah! Yeah, it's a beautiful noise. And then Denny, she just turns to all of you, like it's like just like strands of like drool just coming out of her mouth, and her eyes are like glazed over, and you don't really recognize anything of the person that you just saw. And she lunges at you, Tiff.
Wow. I've never seen it happen like this before. What am I supposed to do here?
What are you? This is Tiff.
Okay. Well, don't. Okay, so here's the thing. Tiff cares very deeply about Denny.
Yeah, oh yeah.
She doesn't want to kill her, but she does know this isn't good. So, actually, I'm just gonna flip a coin in the chat to see what happens.
Oh.
Hold on. Yeah, so she just kind of freezes.
What's up?
That's it.
Okay. So you're doing what?
Absolutely nothing. She just
Okay.
kind of freezes.
Sure, perfect, excellent. Yeah, so, Denny moves with, obviously, supernatural speed. She's, boosted by her werewolf, powers. And she just, throws all of her body weight onto, Tiff.
Wow.
And knocks you down. And Kepler, having also transformed into his big boy mode, he sheds his large earthly rat body for his even larger extraterrestrial rat body.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to oh, by the way, you're going to take 2 harm from that.
Okay.
As you just get just pounded against the ground.
Can I don't think armor would apply here because it doesn't like she has. It's not like she has head protection.
No, yeah.
But I think prepared to defend would.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna reduce that to 1.
you expected this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kepler is gonna launch himself onto Denny and try to knock her off of you. What are the rest of you doing? Not you yet, Eddie. We'll get to you in a second. So don't you dare say a word, Mina.
Eddie's astral projecting.
Yeah, Eddie's off T-posing in another dream.
Yes.
So what are the rest of you doing here?
Wow, someone's getting tongue-tied.
I'm sorry, I'm just a dum-dum.
Sorry, I've
really
been
enjoying this werewolf
rude.
content.
Cody's looking through all the furry werewolf pictures.
I am. I'm I need to
That's
know
not
what
bad.
this looks like.
So, I would imagine that whenever Darius sees this, he's going to break out his axe and try to knock someone off of Tiff. So, now,
Don't kill her, please. Please don't kill
I
her.
don't recall. Well, I mean, we're still thinking dreamland, so he's not thinking that this is going to be death.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Well, I mean, so are you gonna kick some ass?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Kick some big hairy booty.
Wow, that was unnecessary.
Oh, whoa, I'm sorry.
Super unnecessary.
I will not talk about anyone's big
I
hairy
mean,
booty.
we can't help it. The girl can't help it.
Girl can't help it.
All right.
Yeah. Roll that beautiful bean footage for me, would you?
I will. But I'm gonna do a big whammy.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, love it. Sure. Okay, tell me exactly what happens.
So in a single fluent motion, he grabs his guitar, spins it around, strums it a couple times, and he just lets out a scream like "Roar!" and then he brings it back around, and it's an axe, and then he just tries to knock him off of or Denny off of Tiff.
How much damage does it do?
It does 2.
2. Perfect.
Yep.
Love it. So you swing your axe into Denny, with also Kepler's aid as well. Denny's big werewolf bulk it would definitely be hard to knock off because she's probably a lot stronger physically than you, but you managed to just enough to allow enough room for Tiff to roll away, if that is what Tiff decides to do. I don't know. You've created enough space to do so. I
would say I disagree because my axe is quite mighty.
Oh, that's true. It is quite mighty.
So, I will say that. I mean, it's forged by demons. So.
Oh, that's true. It is forged by demons. I will say that you. Then I will say that you do successfully knock Denny off of. You don't remove a limb or anything like that. But
No.
Yeah. But you there's definitely a good amount of force here. That Denny just starts skidding across the ground. What about the rest? What about the old Drake and?
Okay, Okay, so when Darius knocks Denny off of Tiff, I'm gonna have Drake is gonna step forward, and you're gonna see his the sort of fire come to his hand, and he's just gonna enough, and this is gonna be a use magic roll. I will choose the effect depending on how this goes.
All right.
Because I have ideas.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, so
Mixed success.
okay, so the effect I'm choosing is the fire is basically going to shoot out of his hand, and it's going to make a fire cage around Denny. It's basically just big enough for her because it's trap a specific person, minion, or monster.
Okay.
And the glitch, I'm just going to take 1 harm, ignore armor.
Okay. That's
Because he
totally...
hasn't, yeah. This isn't
Totally
something
fine.
he's still working on this. It kind of hurt, yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either. I've been practicing.
Okay.
How do we stop this?
I don't know. This kind of just, I mean, we've got some time.
I mean, this has never happened in front of me before. I don't know what this is.
I mean, it's, obviously she's temporarily feral. I could drop the
Yeah,
cage and one of us can choke her out.
A mark?
Mr.
Yeah,
Matthew,
buddy,
could
you wanna do it,
could you
bud?
Help us, please.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know what
He's
we're
been hitting the
supposed to
gym.
do here.
If Drake drops the cage, Mark's just gonna grab Denny by the ear.
It's good.
Yeah,
Time out for
listen
you.
here. All right.
Discipline her like a dog.
Well, does Mark want to do anything in this situation? Is there anything you think that Mark could do?
He rolls up a newspaper.
Looks
No,
like Drake has pretty much got it handled.
Mr.
so.
Matthew, that soothing thing that you did, like the lullaby and with the words, back when you were talking to Zune, do you think that would help here or no?
We can try.
All right.
Sure. I will use soothe.
You will soothe the beast. You don't roll anything for this, correct?
That is correct.
So yeah, I mean, by the description of the move, and the whole reason for Denny to transform is just like panic and being overwhelmed. negative emotions. I would say you are able to quell this this temper tantrum. You're able to go into dad mode and really tell her, teach her a lesson. I mean, she might be an adult, but god damn it, sometimes young adults need to be parented too.
Everybody needs an extra dad now and then.
Yeah, and well, you know what? You have to be a fine dad. And so yes, trapped in her fiery cage, Denny's beast subsides, and she turns into normal Denny.
Mr. Matthew, you did it.
Yeah, her flame candle.
Does appear to have worked.
Flame candle.
I dropped the flame kennel.
Yeah.
Probably have clothes on.
What? Well, yeah, I mean,
Summon clothes to her.
Mime Chuckles comes in with a...
Yeah, that's right. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, goodness. Yeah. You summoned the exact same clothes she was wearing.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just like, she's down on all fours. She's like breathing heavily. And she just like looks at you because I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Okay, are we done? Because we kind of have shit to take care of here.
Yeah. Huh.
Like, unless you want to keep playing hide and seek, jumping through fucking rifts and see what happens, or we can actually solve this.
Alright.
Let's
just go.
What was that?
It's fine. Let's just go. Let's where did you find Chip?
I mean, if you had stayed another second, you would have known that yes, I did.
Well, where is he now?
He's in... Okay, so... How familiar are you with Empire City's wrestling organization?
Yeah, not so much.
I really just go to the university there. I don't go further than that.
Okay, yeah. So, okay, this is before the era that I'm into, but in the 80s, he was real big in the back alley Empire, and I came into the 90s, the hardcore era, but yeah, we're going to 80s wrestling bullshit.
How are you supposed to get there?
I kind of the same way you did, but a little bit less random.
Oh, so I was right to go through the portal. I was right to go through the portal instead of the dreams and shit, huh?
No. You jumped in. Okay, you opened random doors looking for the bathroom. I found a sign.
Same difference.
Okay, whatever. Anyway.
Kepler just is standing up, putting his hands on his big alien rat hips at you two. Well, yeah, one of his many arms on his hips.
He's really reaching those top arms.
Yeah, and he's just like, he just shakes his head.
Mom.
Rat hips don't lie.
Yeah, he starts shaking.
Kepler was Shakira the whole time.
That's right. That's right. That song "She Wolf," it's She Rat.
Oh my God, no! Oh no!
Oh no, that's right. I know my stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to tune into the rift that we need to go through.
And
however, I need to do that.
Yes. That'd be use magic, but as you do so, Mina, how do you enter this scene? They're in this. No, where are you? You guys are in this weird.
We're in Chuckles' dream.
Chuckles' dream, and this is like this weird carnival, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shh, go to bed.
Man.
Go to bed.
You find yourself pulled into this. You had gone to bed. No. Well, you don't really remember the specifics of anything, why you're here, what you're doing here. For some reason, anytime you try to recall what the heck you are, where you are, what you're doing, you can't bring up the memory. Quite
Okay.
like the rest of them. So, but you are here now.
Mm-hmm.
So how does Eddie enter this scene?
Well, Eddie enters the scene wearing his magical schoolgirl outfit because every dream that Eddie has now has him wearing his outfit. So now he looks like Sailor Saturn.
Nice.
And he's like, this isn't Darius. What? Oh man, I wanted to listen to his music.
Did
Oh.
Darius hear this?
Yeah, Darius would be right there.
Darius would be like, what?
Oh, hey Darius. Hi guys.
Hey,
You,
Eddie,
okay.
are you really here?
I mean, sure.
I'm gonna pinch you to see if you're awake.
Oh my
Ow,
god.
that hurt. Wait, am I awake? Pinch you.
Oh,
The
okay.
pitches do
You're here.
hurt.
Okay. We know you're here. It's
Oh.
okay.
Okay. Hi guys.
So,
I
quick
still got
rundown for
sleepies
you.
in my eye. Huh?
Are you still sick?
A little bit. I still have a cough.
Okay. So, quick rundown. Without your time traveling, we're not actually time traveling. Chipwinger's back. He embedded himself in the dream. Now you have to kill him, and Drake's looking for a way to get there.
Hey, for whatever reason, I want to kill Chip still. So let's.
I mean, he is still an
mean-
evil wizard who's killing people.
There is that.
We could, like, not.
Why is he still
kill him.
alive? Like, didn't we
I
kill him
don't
like 50
know.
times already?
Well, we killed him. He killed himself. He killed himself for the shadow creature.
Oh, hey, Uncle Mark, you're still here too?
Yeah, he's still here.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Wow. Don't be such a Debbie Downer.
So I'm ready
Well-
to not be not a guardian. I
I
don't know what's
mean,
going on anymore.
Be sick
Yeah.
like me and you'll get out of the job for a while.
Well, I'm wondering if your powers are real outside of here, Mr. Matthew.
We'll have to
Wait.
test that when we get back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will.
So we're here to kill Chip. We're here to help Drake.
Hmm.
Also,
meet the other Drake.
Oh yes, and you see
There's
that
some
there's
time
an
when you're
older
evil.
Drake who's got like a shotgun and like a big sledgehammer like on his back.
does he look just as cute?
Oh, you're muted, Lizzie.
He's also like got the scarred, constantly flaming left arm.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
That's-
looks like he's seen some shit.
Well, hello, Drake.
Yes.
Nice to see you too,
He's
future
from,
Drake.
He's from the timeline where Isaac's possessed you and you turned evil.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Wait.
apparently from the
yeah,
bad
he
ending.
kind of he starts a bit when he sees Eddie, but he has to like rein himself in. He's like, okay, so you aren't, well, evil, right?
Was
No,
evil?
it's-
What?
No, it's a different one.
Look, it's been a trying time. I'm
There's
here.
it's impossible for me to be evil.
Well, it's-
I have no soul, so I can't.
You
I
have
can't really.
the soul.
I can't
We
really
tested
be
it.
Yeah,
a
you-
good person. I can't really be a bad person. There's like no in between. I'm
Wow.
like, well, I'm in like.
Still
right.
moody
I'm
as
the
ever.
bad
I
person.
see.
Okay,
I'm the
so
bad person here.
personally, I'm just crotchety because I realized that my warm family moment was just a dream, and I'm gonna take this out on Chip,
Mm.
along with some other repressed frustrations, probably. So,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay, so the final blow should be you.
I could take the first one. I don't care
Hey,
as long as I get my share. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm okay with not killing
That
another
is-
wizard.
It's Chip.
I'm
He needs to die.
I mean,
I'm
yeah, I mean, like,
perfectly
I
okay with. Hey, I could always
don't
turn
want to be
into
the
a.
one who kills him.
Well, no. Hey, I could always turn into a flame and lure him into the woods.
Like a wisp.
I haven't
You
tried
got
that, but
somebody else.
that is a thing I can do
Yes,
There's
how
someone else.
theoretically.
fairy tale of you.
You know, I was thinking about doing the easy way and just going straight to Chip right now. But
I mean, that's
think
You
what I'm
can
trying
teleport
to
too. I
do.
forgot about that.
Yeah. So we could either
So
do
if we have you
that-
do it and we have
I'm
Mr. Matthew do it,
Still
we have
kind
Drake
of
look for the
magically.
portal.
Yeah, I'm magically looking for the portal.
Well,
Yeah.
go
Or
ahead and.
however that works.
So yeah, go ahead and use magic here.
Okay.
And we can use teleporting as the backup plan if the rich thing doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Because I know that you can do it, and you can do it pretty well.
Let's see.
Well, I need Darius's help for that one sometimes. So
Hey, it's the dream world. We can all help.
That's right.
You can
Everyone.
use them now.
The rules are. Ooh.
Haha, yes.
Ooh.
So you are able to locate this. Well, for one, you locate like you notice the way out of this, right? So you first locate that, and you know this will lead back to where you originally were.
Okay.
I rolled 2 to use the sight.
Oh, so what do you want to do with this?
Just anything that gives us another hint, or like has Chipwinger been around here, or any type of disturbance.
Well, the thing. So what really helps Drake here is that you're able to detect the differences between this dream that you're in and then these rifts that lead out or elsewhere. You're able to detect like the general direction of where the way out is, because you get the sense that you need to be out of here to go elsewhere. And you detect Chip's presence everywhere here. His scent is everywhere.
This place reeks of chips.
Reeks of Axe body spray.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
he's like fully in his 60s, isn't he?
Yeah.
Troon is
Oh
not
yeah,
here, right?
which makes sense why he's
no,
wearing
Troon isn't
that.
here.
No,
Okay.
through and
Yeah.
he's not here. Sadly.
Oh, that accent, he still can't get laid.
Well, he has a kid.
Wait, he does what?
Chipwinger has it. Ants. We talked about this as a group,
Okay, so he got laid once. Big deal.
at least in his old age.
Ugh.
With his old
Oh,
man
yeah,
body.
that's right.
Yes,
I
once
forgot.
too many.
His aunt's Chip's kid.
Yes.
Apparently, they forgot that.
Yes,
I
I
mean,
forgot. I mean,
that is
out
a
of character, I
repressed
forgot.
memory, I
and
think.
in character, Eddie would probably like laugh about it.
That is a repressed memory. That's back to hell with you.
Um,
Get in there.
So yeah, Darius is able to kind of like point you to the direction to get you out. And are you guys ready to leave?
Yeah, let's.
I am. I'll
Let's
test
do
the
this.
portal if we need somebody to.
Oh yes, we're ready.
Yeah.
Alright. Vagrant, get your sledgehammer ready.
Yeah.
Let's do
Oh, the
this shit.
vagrant. He's ready. He's like, listen, I don't know what the fuck's going on. This is so.
Sometimes you just gotta nod and hit things with a big ass hammer.
I know
Why do you think I
everything.
carry it?
I need to get me one.
Well, let me tell you, it comes in handy.
Don't melt it.
And he like slings it over his shoulder, and he actually steps through the portal, the rift first.
Aw.
Yeah.
Okay, after me, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip after old Drake.
Okay. Old man Drake. Cool. All right. Then yeah, you guys all like make your way back out into this like void that is filled with these like buildings and these like rifts. And yeah, and Drake, you're able to like locate a way to where you would locate the path to where you need to go. You aren't sure what's in there, but you understand that this is the way forward.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna find, but this is it.
Cool. I'm gonna
I
go
know
for
what
it.
you're gonna find.
So let's
Uh-oh.
go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go through first if you guys want me to.
I think the guy with the hammer should go first. But that's
I
just
have
me.
a sword.
He's got a hammer
I got a
This-
flame.
and a
This reeks of
flaming
misogyny.
fucking arm. Like,
This
how do you get one of those?
reeks of misogyny to me. I can't believe you're so anti-feminist, Drake.
I'm gonna leave you in the hole
Whoa.
next time. How
Go
about
on,
that?
do it. Go on. Leave
This
me in
is
the
a
fucking
very
hole, Drake.
awkward conversation we're having as a group.
It's
Hey,
all
Let's
jokes,
just.
Daddy,
is
I
that
promise.
anything new? Honestly,
It's all jokes.
this is par for the course. Like,
I'm a bitch. We've been over it.
I mean, this kind of thing is kind of par for the course before a big fight, isn't it?
Yeah, you got
Like,
the jitters.
That's how we get in the mood. It's like, this is like our foreplay. Let's go.
Mmm.
I
And the
will
entire
never
chat
ever do
cringed.
foreplay with you. Gross.
Well, you kissed me on the cheek once, and then
Aw,
punched me in the face.
sweet.
It
Yeah,
counts.
the punch negated it.
Did it
And we
though?
were pretending to be cousin siblings.
That was weird. Anyway, let's. Dear God, we'll talk about this later. Anyway,
Really?
let's not. Let's just
That
leave
might
it in
be
the
the thing
dream.
that like pushes me over the edge and actually convinces
What?
me to go to a doctor.
Okay, yeah. In that case, let's talk about it. But anyway,
yeah, you.
So I'll go through after the vagrant.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, are you? So you guys are jumping into this new rift that leads.
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
Heads towards the warehouse.
Mhm.
yep. Let's go to the warehouse.
Okay. Cool.
It'd be cool to see this outside of bootleg YouTube videos.
You like some real weird shit, Drake.
I mean,
Yeah, because this warehouse doesn't exist anymore. It's been torn down.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they relocated
Mhm.
Oh, quite a
They-
while ago.
when they got the, yeah,
Yeah. Well,
they got the first like paycheck from the TV deal. They fucking,
they were like, "Fuck this drafty old
Budgeted.
place."
yeah.
All right. Is this...
And now every time the owners change, they remodel. Not completely, but there's additions.
Woo.
And so you jump through this rift that is amongst a bunch of other different ones, and like you can see and hear different things coming out of these like other rifts. So it makes it harder to kind of locate where you want, but you find one that seems normal compared to everything else. But yeah, you guys, I assume, jump in.
Of course.
Of course. Why
Yep.
wouldn't you?
Let's
I'll be
rock
the
and
second
roll.
one through, and I'm insisting on it.
I'll be third then.
I'll take up the rear.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
So you all jump in, Vagrant and Denny as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, because the vagrant's leading the way.
That's right. Just jumps in, whoop, and you guys step out into this onto a street. And you, it's a normal place, like area. In fact, it feels so real. And like you're looking around and you see that the sun is beginning to set, and there's this like just gentle breeze that's carrying the scent of, well, the ocean, which would clue you into where you might be, right? You know, looking around, if this is clearly Empire City. You can see the larger downtown district in the distance with its tall buildings. The smell of the sea comes from the city's port. And Drake would understand why, because the warehouse of the old back alley empire, which is kind of where it's got its name, is close to the port. It's in the industrial district, actually. And you see that you're out on like a dead-end street that is in front of this large, boxy building that stands among several others that are very nearly identical to it. It's like, nestled next to this beat-up old parking lot, completely empty of cars. There's this, you see, like, there's, on the side of the building, there's these large bay doors that, you could imagine trucks unloading and loading their cargo, in days gone. And then you see kind of this, like, entrance, right? That looks like an entrance to any building, glass doors, the standard office building doors that you would enter. But standing next to this door is just an absolute massive man, just as wide as he is tall, just a refrigerator of a man.
Holy.
Drake, you would recognize this guy from the old back alley empire days. He's this very kind of like semi-popular like guy back in the day, known for just being this big brute named Hank Knuckles.
Can I roll investigate a mystery on this guy and see if he's some sort of creature?
Sure, absolutely.
He's a creature, all right. Look at him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Hank Knuckles.
Hank Knuckles.
I'll just use my one question to ask what sort of creature is it. I want to make sure that he's human.
Well, I mean, he's human insofar as that he's human, but clearly he's part of this fabrication because Hank Knuckles died 15 years ago.
I don't think Chip would know that.
I mean, Drake would, I imagine, be able to clue you in on that.
Yes. Yeah.
He died of a heart attack. Hank Knuckles.
You did look at the size of him.
Yeah. He's like standing there with a big scowl on his face, his arms crossed. Wearing this like button-up shirt that is clearly too small for him.
Aren't you a little big to be buying clothes at Baby Gap?
Oh, are you coming up to the door?
you know what? I'm just. Yeah, I said it, so.
Okay. What are you trying to investigate here, Mina?
Oh, I'm using the site for to see if like Chip's like essence.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. In fact,
my god, this is full of Chip in here.
Hank
No.
Knuckles just glows with it.
Like that big old guy over there in the middle glows with Chip. Ugh.
I mean, this is his thing. He's everywhere.
It is everywhere. He must
is
be
God
he's
here, so
wiped
let's
his
go kill
butt on
God.
every single inch of this place.
Gross.
So is Hank short for Harry?
Oh!
Hank the Tank.
Yeah.
No, Tank Nelson was a whole nother dude. No relation.
Well, Hank the Tank was also a completely different guy.
Because that
They
would
like
mean that
model
his name is
trains.
Harry Knuckles.
Yeah,
and
Harry
I don't
Knuckles. Yeah.
That's funny.
But he goes by Hank Knuckles because he's like my knuckles aren't hairy.
Just because you wax them doesn't make them not hairy. They're part of you, bro.
So he looks to you, Drake, when you make that comment.
Oh yeah, the Baby Gap.
Yeah, and he just like he's like leaning against the wall and he like steps forward. He's like he's just massive, like 6'4", just a huge fucking dude. And you know, he looks at you, and he's like, "Oh, you got jokes, do ya?"
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, I thought it was pretty damn funny.
And he cracks.
Hey, we're
his-
off to kill the wizard. Have you seen him?
and he puts a hand up in front of you. Now,
His
hold
hand's
on.
Probably as big as my head.
Yeah, it's like a dinner plate.
Oh.
You ain't getting in without a ticket, son.
Could I try to produce tickets?
I
Like,
was-
from
yeah,
my
that's-
pocket?
Yeah, I was about to say that
I'm
too.
gonna. Yeah, I am too. I'm gonna.
Like Eddie's all like magically try to make it appear. Tiff is
Yeah,
trying to
let's try.
magically make it appear.
Let's try. Let's
Jake
try.
is- yeah.
Yeah, I mean, give me some magic rolls. Successes
I
will get you
did.
tickets.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah, yeah.
Will we, by chance,
Okay, can I take one harm and then get a ticket and like that's where it comes from?
Oh,
Mm.
Drake, I thought that was mine.
What were you
Everybody
saying,
has
James?
tickets.
I was gonna say, is it possible that we may have something that Chip Winger has signed from previous things? Like,
Well,
I think
we
I
have a
probably have
permission
something in my
slip.
notebook.
I stole this lighter in another dream. Would that work?
Well, I feel like
because anything that shows that it's Chip Wingers, we could say, hey, we know Chip Winger.
I feel
And
like
it-
I have a section in my notebook
I-
dedicated to him.
I have this flyer that Chip keeps trying to sell to my mom to like
Oh, yeah.
put in the shop, or my dad.
I mean, well,
Oh.
Chip is super dead.
So that's actually what I'm gonna try to do is say,
Okay.
hey, I actually know Chip Winger, so
he looks to you. Oh, yeah. We'll get to the ticket in a second.
Okay.
And he looks to you, Darius, and he's like, "What? You know the boss?"
of course we go way back.
What's your name? And he like takes his big, meaty like hand and he grabs his clipboard on a little table next to him.
Say Aunt.
What's your name,
Do
kid?
not say aunt.
And
It was-
I'm going to say that. Let me think of a good wrestling name. He's gonna call
Undertaker.
himself Bardic Infusion.
And he looks down and he looks on the list. It ain't here. And he looks to Drake.
Because you're mesmerized. It's there. You just can't see it.
And he looks
I
to
could make him see it.
He looks at Drake with these like tickets. Oh, yes. Come right in. And he like moves aside.
Yeah, see, I paid her talk shit. We got this.
And he
It's
looks.
very nice to meet you, Mr.
And,
Hank.
and yes, you can take a harm.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna. Can we say that I try to give him a handshake and he just crushes my hand? So
Yeah.
hard?
Oh yeah. He's a,
I
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Hank.
and he tips his
Ow.
pork pie hat.
I used to have to wear one of those.
Hey,
to fan.
you tall guy, you gotta be more gentle with people and stuff.
It's
You
okay,
just
I'm
like
fine.
almost broke
I've
her
seen his
hand.
mattress. This is
My hand is
gentle.
fine.
Okay.
And he
I
looks
spent
to
years
Mark.
supporting a French horn with this thing.
He's like, "What about you, Pops?"
You're muted, Jared.
Oh, sorry, I was eating carrots.
Nerd.
He's gonna be like, oh, I thought Drake had my ticket.
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah.
Mhm.
He looks at
You
him.
want? If you would like me to magically create some tickets, I can try. Hold on, give me 1 second.
And then Mark just shits his pants.
Hmm.
I didn't even see your roll. Oh my god.
What are you? You're not getting in. And look,
Well, couldn't
It's
he
our
please?
chaperone.
are you with them?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
with
Yeah,
us.
I'm holding
I mean,
his-
I walked up in the group
Yeah.
with them. Like, what do you want from me?
And I have more than one ticket. So
You are a bad bouncer.
He really is like a chaperone figure. He's the only responsible person here. If we can't go in with him, we can't go in at all.
I mean, bad bouncer, but I mean, he's trying, so I give him kudos for that.
He's like, look, I need this job.
No, I get it, man. I get
I
it.
don't
He
think
has
he's
his
a
ticket.
bouncer for his abilities. I mean, look at him.
Wait, we need a security guard. We can
He's a
hire
straight
you.
turn.
You don't
No,
need a
it's
security guard, and also he's dead in real
fine.
life.
It's fine.
I mean,
Just get in there.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hank.
It's Mr. Knuckles.
Sorry.
All right, Harry Knuckles.
He's like, it's Hank.
Thank
My
you,
knuckles are
Mr. Knuckles.
smooth.
They're very smooth.
baby.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you.
Let's just go inside. Everybody go inside, please.
yeah, let's
I
do
think he
this.
waxes his knuckles.
Yep, he
Don't
does. It
you?
was a whole thing back in
Don't
the day.
I? No. What? No.
My mom used to make me shave my knuckles.
Hmm.
That's
That explains
Ah.
a lot.
I mean, yeah,
I mean, you gotta remember, she's like an insane cultist.
that is fair.
Yeah. Also, she thought it would help with swimming.
Speaking
Anyway,
of
let's go
insane
inside.
cultists, if we see anybody in a white hood, don't look him in the eye.
technically,
Oh,
the
boy.
people say they make
I mean, I
it
wasn't
swimming.
going
I
to.
know.
Oh no. So yeah, you guys walk through this door. You let in by.
I skip.
It was that?
I skip. I'm
You-
not
oh, you-
walking
of
course, you
anymore.
skip.
I'm a skipping.
He's
You guys
peppy
can
now.
skip. You can saunter. You can amble. You can roll.
I'm gonna scamper.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
can
slink.
scamper.
I'm
Who's
gonna
scrambling?
scamper. Kepler.
Oh yeah, Kepler's scrambling. Yeah, he's like.
See?
Hank
I'm
just
gonna
looks at Kepler like, what?
He's my son.
Just
Emotional support dog.
it's like these kids are getting weirder and weirder every day.
I don't know the half of it, Chief.
So you walk into this area, which is essentially like a front office or admin area. It's completely empty, but it's well lit, and there are signs pointing down a hallway that splits off into two directions. And the signs that say audience side A, audience side B.
I'm gonna. Oh, okay. So if it's both audience sides, it's not gonna matter which way we go.
No,
Yeah,
assumedly.
it's just gonna meet on. It should just be on opposite sides of the
Do you
the
want
ring.
me to go ahead to scout it out?
I don't know. Let's I think let's stay together.
You know, just like 20 feet ahead. God
Let's
damn it,
see.
Drake! Let me go off on my own and be a fucking idiot. Come on.
I mean,
Come on,
I
that's
don't
my
feel like
thing.
I don't feel like dragging you back, and you've
You're not
already
gonna drag
done.
me back. You're gonna be 20 feet behind me.
You've met your quota for the day. Let's.
No, nuh-uh. You're not my dad.
Good thing too. Like, ugh. Anyway,
is that a jab at me or at him?
both. And maybe a little bit of me too. Like,
That's real mean.
take everybody out.
Fuck you. I'm going ahead.
So you stomp ahead.
No, I don't stomp. I take
I'm
off my
going the
shoes
other
and
way.
scamper.
All right, so ooh, split the party. Love it. Denny follows you. The Vagrant follows Drake.
Okay.
I probably would follow Drake too, because yeah, Drake's my bud.
Yeah. What about Mark? Where's Mark going?
I'm fine being on my own. Nobody has to come with me.
Eeny, meeny, shit.
Come on, Uncle Mark. We're going this
Just walk
way.
through the wall.
Mark goes to the bathroom.
Marco's saying
Lactose intolerant.
Yeah, Mark,
he
go
needs
take
to
a
go to the
shit.
bathroom. There was too
He's
much
been
cotton
taking
candy ice cream.
antibiotics recently.
Yeah. Got sick.
You sure Mark?
I think
isn't
Mark
looking
just
for the
kind of
fuck-
like looks at everybody, just sighs a little bit. And
Oh. Huh?
What move are you gonna do?
Well, what you doing there, bud?
What are you doing, Jared? It's
Goes
rolling to
with
kill
Tiff.
all of us.
All right, so you roll after Tiff.
I roll
Yeah.
on my Heelys
Oh yeah, you
Correct.
got heals.
Marcus has been wearing Heelys the whole time.
the whole
the
time.
whole time.
You just like roll down the hallway. I don't know why I made it like a little room noise. Yeah, you got motorized.
He's actually
Heelys.
standing on a Roomba.
Yeah, he's not a Roomba.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it's a hoverboard. I think Roomba works better. So yeah, you Roomba down the hallway. Darius.
So Darius is going to most likely. So which side is everyone going mostly to?
Oh, Tiff.
We're split evenly right
Yeah.
Oh, right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well then, he's going to actually start off going to following the side with Tiff, but he's going to continue his walk and look around. He's not even going to sit down. He's just going to roam.
Okay.
Wow. Lizzie, that's so sad.
Oh no.
It was a B student, okay?
Okay.
At best.
So you guys go down your respective ways, and at the end of this hallway, there's a big metal door that if you go through, it leads out into an area where you can see there are that opens up into this main large warehouse that has been like this section of it has been like turned into this makeshift wrestling arena. There are audience areas with these benches and chairs. There's like a steel railing that is like barrier that is put in like a barrier between the wrestling ring and the audience. There's like a couple of tables a ringside, and there's this big, not big, medium-size-ish ring that, despite the setting, is pretty well taken care of. It looks sturdy, it's clean, it looks in good repair, and yeah, it's completely empty. There's not a single person here.
But still, Chip, Winger's aura filling thing.
Oh, I mean, yeah, everything.
I'm gonna roll investigate mystery here.
Sure.
I'm
Sure.
figure out where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'll hold one.
Yes.
One question to ask. Where did it go?
Where did it go?
Where's Chip?
Where's
Where's my papa?
your papa?
He's not my dad.
Not canon.
No, it's Zach Cannon.
Nope, not canon.
This dad is
At all.
canonically Herman Sheridan, who lives in Florida.
And it's not Chip,
But it's not Chip.
who's never even been to Florida.
Chip's never even been to Florida?
He refuses.
What a guy.
A
Doesn't
disproportionate
watch
amount of
Netflix.
old people. Yeah, so where did it go? Well, the answer is about to be given to you because I'm just kind of like making this up. I mean, this as I go here. But the lights dim, and you hear music coming through the speakers as coming out through like a makeshift wrestling entryway. Chip Winger comes out in his old wrestling attire, just like bright green trunks with like little tassels on either side of it. He's got these like white boots with matching green laces and white elbow and knee pads, and he comes running down, just kind of like, just hamming up to nothing, to no one. He runs to the ring and he slides in, and he looks young. He looks young. He looks. His hair is long and it looks wet, and he looks real chiseled and oiled up. And he like looks to you guys. He points to you guys. His music is blaring. And he just like starts posing his like signature like muscle pose. And he just he stops in the middle of the ring, and he's got a big smile on his face, and he stops and he just puts his hands on his hips, and he's just looking around, just shaking his head, just soaking this in.
Does he not remember?
And then he moves to the ring ropes, and he like leans over them, and then someone hands him a microphone that's attached to a speaker.
Drop down. Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. And it's like, and he tests it, and it hits it against his hand, and like it's loud and crackly, and he's just like, "Well, hello out there. It's been a long time since Chip's graced this ring, since Chip has seen so many smiling faces. It feels good to be back. It's good to be back." And he like spins around, and he points at you guys. He's like, "I hope you guys are enjoying the show tonight."
Yes.
Just a barrier.
Is
What?
he just talking to us? There's
Oh,
nobody here, right? Just us.
I guess he's talking.
Oh, it's a
to
real
us.
Now listen.
Arena?
Listen. Bet you're wondering why old Chip has called you here tonight, has set up this arena, and put it on this elaborate show for you. I bet you have a lot of questions.
I'm gonna hop the
Quite a
barrier.
bit.
Hank Knuckles
over it.
steps in front of you, and he puts his like, "No, you cannot. No, you gotta stay by. You gotta stay,
You're not gonna stop me.
Miss. Please,
You're not going to stop me.
Miss." You hear Chip? No, Chip. Yeah, Chip.
No, Chip. Yeah, Chip.
No, Hank. Let it through. Let
He's
it
like,
through.
we're all Chip.
We are Chip.
Yes.
Chip has usurped Pete. That's right.
In the same way that Zebulon's going to usurp Tiff.
That's right. Chip is like, no, please, Tiff, come on up.
So you do remember.
Oh, of course. I don't forget my friends.
The friends?
Is that what we're calling this?
You tried to kill me.
Listen, Tiff.
And that's something I can forgive. I've forgiven a lot of people of that.
Yes, well.
But
How
you
many
did
times
also
have
try
people
to end the
tried
world,
kill
and
you?
that's unforgivable. Do you not remember?
He just laughs. He just
This
tosses
sort of bruise?
the microphone stuff away, and he just his like image switches to the Chip that you know, and he's just in like he's just like in a sweatsuit, right? Just like look at he's out for a run.
As he often is.
As
His
he often.
Big nasty FM headphones.
Yeah, that's right. He's got those big FM headphones that he listens to the radio on. He looks and it's like I know that I've been a bit of a what's the word? Well,
Dick.
A wizard?
well, I mean, I hope I was an adequate one of those. I did try
What,
my best.
A dick or an evil wizard? There were two things floated there.
Well, I only heard wizard. I'm only extrapolating wizard from that. But evil, I suppose, yes. A dick, well,
Yes.
Drake.
Definitely.
Listen,
yes.
Chip,
and
you
Mark.
were always a dick, but I trust you. I can't say the same for everybody else. I trusted you to do the right thing.
Yes.
And you tried to kill us and tried to end the world.
I did. And he points to Mark, and Mark, I'm very sorry about your wife.
So this is our Chip.
This is Chip. This is Chip Winger. Now.
Yeah, no. I'm sitting here enjoying my drink, Chip, and then all of a sudden you bring my Aunt Snake into this
Aunt
picture.
Snake.
You need to take her name out of your mouth.
Oh,
What?
are you gonna slap me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Listen. Before
crack my knuckles.
well, hey,
Chip.
don't step on.
better take my
on Hank
aunt's name
Knuckles'
out of your mouth.
intellectual property there.
Yeah, don't talk about Mrs. Matthew.
Yeah, listen.
You did enough to her.
I understand you all are a bit mad, a bit.
I'm not mad. I'm just
Miffed.
disappointed. And
Mark-
I'm just
Oh
ticked.
no, I'm pissed enough for all of us.
Look,
So
before we hop to violence, before we get to big angry at Chip. Chip is a bad guy. Chip.
It's too late for that.
Yeah, Chip,
I'm hopping the barricade.
Whoa!
Mark
You're-
has
you're
silently
getting it.
gotten up,
I'm just
slid into
standing
the
by
ring,
the ropes on the arena.
and then boom, his scythe is in his hand.
Chip is going to.
Wait. We can talk this out, right?
Chip is going to like the ring is going to split in half, and the pieces are going to separate and like move you further. Whoa, my dude, love that energy coming from you. Scythe looks good on you. I'm glad I gave that to you. Now listen.
What the fuck? You gave it to me?
Now.
No, we need an answer on that.
You want an answer. You want the real truth. The
I want the
I
entire
just want
truth.
blood.
you want.
You can't lie to me anymore.
I don't think they can handle the truth.
That's a good reference.
Do
Good
you know
movie.
the truth, Darius?
I know a few good men.
Oh, this is
yeah.
a reference.
That's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
That you have.
Hey, shit,
Woo!
I have never disintegrated. Well, I've done a couple of those. I've never discriminated against that kind of stuff. I've experimented in my days. Now, I suppose you all deserve the truth, the real, honest to God, truth. What this is all about, all of this stuff, all of this whole journey that you've all been on together, all the people that you've met, the things that you've seen, the things that you've done, with me, against me, for me. Oh, the first thing I want to say is that I've lied to you all about so many things.
We know.
Yep.
But there's one thing I've never lied to you about.
Is it that your name's Chip Winger? Because we know that. We can fact check that. You don't have to tell us.
Oh, I've lied to you about that as well. The
What?
the thing that I've never lied about to you is my faith in you all to do what is necessary. That is to really get the job done. I helped you stop Oniron. And that was a genuine thing that I did, that I felt that you could be trusted to do. Now,
Yeah, but you're also the one who freed him.
that is correct, yes. Now, there's a reason for that. The reason is that it was necessary to set all of this up. Now, I also lied to you, as I said, about who I am. I'm not who you think. Well, I am. But this iteration of me, I suppose. I've been wandering for a long time. I've taken many names, many guises, many forms.
You've taken many guys?
A few of them.
We established that earlier. But
Yes.
Is
I
any
mean,
of
you
this
don't have
alive
to keep
so
telling
far?
us.
What was that?
Is any of this alive so far?
Well, this is the truth. The truth is that I've been shipwinger for 60 odd something years. I suppose you deserve to see my true form.
Oh no.
But it's kind of irrelevant at this point. But let me give you one of my other forms that you've come to understand. And he transforms into the time gnome.
What the fuck?
Yes. Hello, friends. It's me. I've been Chipwinger this whole time. I've been guiding you through this journey, through this guise of mine.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, I told you, things are broken. And not in the way that I first thought they were. I've done a lot of bad things to get to this point because they've had to get done. There was a real Chipwinger. There was supposed to be a real Chipwinger. He was removed from existence when he should not have been. So I broke, I guess, cosmic code, and I assumed him to continue that path, which caused some problems, you see. And Chipwinger was always meant to be what you encountered. He was always meant to be this. And he turns back into Chipwinger. Into Chipwinger the night that you guys defeated him. In a future uncertain. Well, when you were there for his demise, right?
Can you just name everybody you've been?
Well,
Like everybody,
but-
not just the gnome.
oh, that's
I know
all
the
you've seen me
others.
as. These two. I haven't.
Are you sure?
No, I'm.
Are you lying to us?
No, I'm not.
Were you like the elf? Anything? None of that stuff.
Nah.
You were just
Now-
those two.
I spent time with the elves. But no, everyone else that you've encountered has been real. Now, I will take off this, I guess, barrier between us if you feel you need to attack me. But there's a problem. And it has to do with dreams. You see, there is a timeline where, and he looks to the vagrant, not yours. I'm not responsible for yours. There is a stream that has been broken by, well, a nether Chipwinger. There is a nether Chipwinger rolling around. I mean, not roaming around. He's He's gotten... Stream's been broken? Oh, I thought you saw... I read that as like the stream is broken.
Oh.
Yeah, Chipdex. I do get my prostate checked regularly. I do.
Yeah, we didn't need to know that.
Thought you needed to know about my prostate health.
Oh, no. None of us are medical professionals. We don't need to know about your nasty little gnome prostate.
Mm-hmm. So yes, I did do bad things because those bad things had to happen.
Why?
Time is fickle. You don't mess with time. I am a shepherd of time. I don't control time. I work with time. Now, somebody has been messing with time. And that is, well, that's the reason you're all here. It's the reason you're all here. Chip Winger has killed a lot of people. Chip Winger has
Who?
well, I mean, just along the way, but he has started killing people in town.
Wait, I was gonna ask, did Chip Winger kill my grandmother?
Yes.
Knew it!
Shit.
Yes.
Who else?
Well, just people. Like he has he's started invading people's dreams because he's from the far future in a different, like, parallel time. And he's come through here. And not only that, but he's cloned himself in the future in that stream. And he's brought some of his clones here. In the
Holy
real...
shit, is Lewis Chip?
Yes, Lewis is Chip Winger as a child.
Chip Winger wants to fuck horses?
Oh, that's just that one particular Lewis's... that...
No, it's all Lewis's.
No.
We checked.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That is
We actually
a lot.
told me that, but,
No.
What the fuck?
Yes. And
So you're saying that you're the original Chip Winger.
Well,
You didn't kill
No.
anybody.
Oh, I killed people.
Okay, you're dead then.
Yeah, this.
Look,
No, it's
and we'll
fine.
get to that. We will get to that. I will give you the opportunity to give your justice, if that is what you need to do.
I don't want justice. I just want your head on a plate.
But
Well,
I
I
did.
want
Why
the
couldn't
Chip
you-
Winger's head on the plate that killed my grandmother. So
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
fair.
kill your grandmother.
It was the other Chip, the one from the future timeline. Why
Mhm.
couldn't you have just been straight with us from the beginning? You were so cryptic about it.
Because I had to make sure that you were up to the task.
None of us are up to the task. Most of us are 18.
You fall in
Man,
your
I'm
way.
20.
Yes,
I know you're 20.
This is what time dictates. I do what time tells me to do, and this is how things were supposed to go, and I had to make sure that they went that way. And when things started to be messed up, the Guardians shouldn't have necessarily been you, but you were in the picture, and the timeline from here is different than it should be. And so now you're here, and I've given you those powers.
Powers.
Your guardian powers. It's real. That really happened.
Guardian powers. Nobody's told us jack shit about this.
Well, I guess it's a high
It's-
time that I tell you what you do. Now, he turns to Mark, and as you can see, I have given you part of my actual powers. That scythe does look great on you. And look, I admit that I took Chipwinger's life, and I fell into it. I lost myself.
Wait, does that mean that Ant is your kid? He's part-time?
Yeah.
They're part-time now?
I suppose so. That,
God.
yeah. That was an oopsie on my part.
We can never tell them. We can never tell them that.
We can't. Ant is not a part of this.
Oh, but they'll know if we're lying.
Just don't
God.
Chipwinger is their father. I am Chipwinger to you.
Yeah, but you're still a time gnome.
But but they don't know a time gnome. They don't need to know about time gnomes. They don't need to know about any of this. I know this is
But
hard.
genetically, he's a time gnome.
Yeah, genetically they're a time gnome.
Well, I mean,
unless you changed your sperm. Did you change your fucking sperm?
I just fell into Chipwinger's life.
Fell into Chipwinger's wife? What?
Yeah. Well, Chip.
I mean, yeah.
No,
We're trying to eat. Yeah. It's like let's change it.
Yes. Look,
Please.
I understand that this is a lot.
That's a lot. Okay, will you explain the guardian thing? Because, like, it's been 2 months.
Yes, it has.
Nobody said anything to us.
Yes.
I can't even remember the past few days.
I've been sick for like the past whatever, so
Yes,
how do
that
you do my duty as a guardian?
That is Chip's Dewey. I know this is weird, but he's become he's the way that he's ascended to this state is that he has killed and taken the power of many guardians from that timeline. And he's started to cannibalize other ones, starting with this one.
He ate me, Greg?
I mean, I don't know if that's how you do it.
You should know. You're the time gnome.
Look, the cosmic guardianship is strange. I know what I know. I know about time. I know how this timeline is supposed to
Can
work.
you call Greg?
Oh, no, Greg, no, keep Greg out of this. He's on
Greg Dealer?
Yeah, Greg's not going to come.
Why not?
He doesn't sleep.
That does make sense. We did stay up all night that one time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here's where you come in. This is why you're here. He has allied himself with Oniron, and now you say you took Oniron down.
We did.
You did.
Is that why we saw Oniron in the void?
Yes. Oniron.
So he's like actually back. That wasn't like.
No, he's real.
Darius and I's minds.
He's back.
Okay.
My powers here are limited. I'm only able to do what I can here.
What can you do here?
Well, I can do only what in this realm, what this universe's Chip can do.
So what's your weaknesses?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
I think his weakness is that he's Chip.
Also, he likes werewolves. I've read his diary. I read his poetry. I know the truth.
That was private.
Well, stop leaving it in your basement.
Stop leaving it in your basement.
So I mean,
teenagers can get to it.
That's a big mistake. It's like, don't leave it in your basement. It's like, what were you doing in the basement? No. We're asking the question.
So here's where you come in. Here's where you're needed. You have to go somewhere where I can't. Chip has granted Oniron bigger powers. Oniron has basically sworn fealty to Chip, And Chip now resides in Oniron's lair. And that's in his nightmare prison realm.
Are we gonna have to repeat everything with the Horrible and the bear and
No,
the Game of Discovery?
No, it's not gonna. It's gonna be much different than that.
Okay.
He knows what I'm doing. Now, if you want to kill me, at least let me tell you how to get there first.
Well, could you explain the Guardian thing? This is my third time asking. You said we have shit that we can do now.
Yes.
What the fuck do you mean?
Well, I mean, you have access. For one, while you're a guardian, you're immortal.
Yeah, we put that together.
You can't die.
Bad idea.
I can kill you. But
do it then.
I'm not going to. Chip can kill you.
What's Chip?
Well, that's
which
pretty damn
Chip?
useless, isn't it?
You're saying Chip. It's your Chip. Which Chip?
I'm
Chip from the other timeline.
It's a
The Chip from the future timeline that cloned himself, whose younger self was Lewis. Chip from that timeline is
the one
working with
causing all of
Oniron.
this. Who's the real one destroying everything? Who's killing people in Lake Wonder through
you tell my
dreams?
Okay, so how do we find him? Because I'm killing somebody named Chip.
You kill me.
If it's not you, I just want to kill the original Chip that killed my grandma. So
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be the future timeline Chip.
yes,
So
I
let's
do.
find him.
Is there anything else we need to know about the guardianship thing? We have to stay on task, and then we can switch over to that. Is there anything else
Look,
we need
if
to know
you
about it?
survive this, I will.
Well, I would like you to tell us now, because I probably won't survive.
Why do you think that?
Well, do you have a manual at least?
I don't have a manual. You just
I do
are
not.
guardians
Just-
now.
Seriously, tell us what our power is so we can leave.
Why are you throwing us into this without?
I'm gonna
telling
go
us?
dig into his mind. I'm gonna yeah. That's what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
you.
Because this is getting too ridiculous.
Like, yeah.
and-
Listen, what do
Did you stop being so cryptic?
You want to know
Please?
what your powers are?
I want to know what the fuck you gave to us, what you did to us.
Well, I made Mark basically another shepherd of time, but not so much as that he has my powers completely, but he can manipulate some sort of time somewhat, and that scythe of his
Cool.
can do some fun stuff, which that is his that's his right to tell you what it can do.
Well, we saw it age.
Am I
soon.
supposed to know what it can do?
You'll figure it out as you go.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
And that's it? That's all we need to know? Or is there more that you're withholding from us?
I mean, as far as it goes, I mean, you have access to the guardian magic. You can do magic.
What is the guardian magic?
It's just what gives us our
it
power.
just gives us access to
I
any
can
kind
do
of
magic?
You can do magic. You've been able
I
to do
fucking
magic.
can. Only in the dream world.
You can do magic outside of the world.
What? No, I tried. It never worked.
Have you tried it the way we did it?
Yeah. That's why I just work as a part of completing the circle and not as a conduit of power.
We'll have to explore that when we get back. If we get back.
You're not getting back. You're stuck here. This is your prison for life.
That's not how this works.
Okay. We went
Look,
through the guardian thing. Mark is a shepherd of time. We have access to magic.
well, you're in the dream world. You've been here before. You know how it works.
Yeah, I know how the dream world works. How do we get to the other ship? Is he in a separate dream world, or is it the same dream world?
Well, he's here.
Is the Nightmare Realm just a different part of the dream world? I tried asking New Rick this, and he just wouldn't answer. He kept talking about the pork we were eating. That'll teach you to have dinner with the god.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, Greg's a terrible dinner guest.
Well, no, he was hosting.
He was what?
He was hosting. Eddie and Chuckles and I ate dinner with him.
Wow. How rude of him. Yes, it's all the same realm. It's just dreams are divided into two separate areas, dreaming and nightmares.
Okay.
And you guys didn't fully go into the nightmare into the nightmare realm last time. You are now. You can access it from anywhere here.
Fantastic.
You're just gonna have to tap into those powers of yours.
I'll try it.
Sure. Have fun. Now,
I really don't want to go to the nightmare realm. Right
well,
now.
I mean,
Okay, then don't.
you can stay here,
I can
Eddie,
do it on
and
my
then
own.
more people will die. That's your call. I have done my part to aid time, to get time to where it should be.
You know, I think we'll just have to, take your word for it, since we really still have more questions than answers. So
Yeah.
We don't
But
have that
thanks.
kind of time.
When we get out of here, you're explaining
you're a
everything.
time gnome. You
I
should have-
am a time gnome, but this things have gone completely out of control.
I'm so lost, guys. I don't know
All
what
right.
to do.
I think we should just go.
I know exactly what's happening. I'll try it, and if it doesn't work,
Just understand, if you fail, there's very little I can do beyond this point, because the timeline is.
wait a fucking second. If it's supposed to be Guardians, then why are Denny and alternate timeline Drake here?
Oh, well, I just thought it would be fun.
Oh my god,
Oh
you
dear
suck.
lord. Alright, so if we use big magic and we use all of us,
I'll try
That'll
opening
help.
it, and then we'll use that as. I really want to try to do something magical. I've never been able to do it before.
Mm-hmm.
but this one would also, I want to imprison this chip here so he can't go
Oh.
anywhere.
Well, this chip is the time gnome. We can't do much to contain him.
Yes,
That's why I want all of us to try to contain him. So there's like two things that we can do with this
I don't know if
ritual.
that's super productive.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Like I've done all I can.
Okay, then bye. Leave.
Wow, you.
Yeah, I'm a real fucking bitch. Leave.
Wow.
You can ask Drake. That guy hates me. He's not even here.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I do this?
Big magic.
Yeah, you gotta believe in yourself first thing.
No. Fuck you.
Yeah. So, what is Tiff trying to achieve here?
Ooh, she is trying to open up a way into the nightmare realm, or the nightmare part of the dream realm. I think what she initially tries to do is she takes up the short sword that she took from Lewis, and just sort of like cuts into the air with it.
Yeah.
And sees if that does anything.
It does. It absolutely does.
Mint.
Yes. Despite Tiff's best effort to, continue to believe that she can't do magic. She absolutely can, and absolutely does. And you cut into the air itself, and similar, a similar look to when the other ones came.
Mhm.
You open up into this it looks like here, but it is just completely devoid of color and light. It's all shadows and
Mhm. I think Tiff puts one foot through it and then realizes that she can't just go through this on her own. She has to wait for everybody else. And so she turns around, still with one foot in it to keep it open, and just waits for everybody else to go what they were gonna do.
So what is everyone else doing?
Nobody's in the ring, right?
Yes, let's
Except for Chip.
go through.
Well, so the ring is divided because Mark came to attack Chip.
So Mark's with Chip right now?
No, Mark is, when the ring divided, Mark was on one side and Chip was on the other.
Okay, so
Since Mark was on the same side as Chip and Denny, I would assume that Chip's also over there.
I want to try to use my guardian magic and try to bind him in that area.
Oh.
So it would be a big magic.
So to do something like this, for you to be able to be successful at this, you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to like, I would say sacrifice a part of like yourself to do so.
Or can I assist?
You can, but
Ooh.
to tackle a guardian of such power such as this,
Can I add another dark side?
What was
I
that?
already have 3 so far. If I do this, can I add another dark side?
You can, yes, you absolutely.
Okay. I want to do
And also,
hallucinations.
you're gonna have to sacrifice a part of yourself, and by that, mechanically, you're gonna have to permanently lower one of your scores.
I just gained it.
Well, it can be any of the scores. It doesn't have to.
Whoa!
Actually,
it's gonna be one that is very useful for this. So it's gonna be weird.
Ooh, fuck that.
I'm just saying,
sacrifice are weird.
this
Come
kind of
on.
magic, what you're trying to do, is absolutely out of Eddie's expertise by a large margin. But I am willing to let you try.
No, that's a huge risk.
Yeah, it is.
I'm good. I was thinking about it, and I was just like,
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, listen, like I said, I will let you try. And
I did use telepathy on him, though. So did I get anything on him while he was talking?
Nothing.
No? Okay.
No.
He didn't lie to us at all, did he?
No, he you can tell he was honest. I mean, as far as that, as you can tell without rolling anything.
Actually, I can always tell when people are lying to me.
Okay, and is that a thing you can do?
Yes, it's a thing I can do.
Oh, well then, yeah, he's not lying.
Cool.
He's been truthful. This is the like I told you guys, I was gonna give you the real truth, the real Chip Winger.
So the who's the nightmare dude that we need to go to?
Oniron?
Oniron. So
Yes,
I'm sitting in the back, just kind of strumming on my guitar, and I'm going, oh, Oniron.
Oh, and like the rift widens.
Yeah. Auto parts.
Ow!
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm going to sing along with Darius.
that's fair. Yeah, Darius is in a weird headspace.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Man,
That's
we
what
could
happened.
drive a whole van through there.
That's what happened. Eddie was about to do that spell, but then Darius decided to do that song.
and you're like, oh
So
yeah,
Eddie got sidetracked. I was like,
you
oh,
can't
yeah.
pass up a good jingle.
hmm
Like, I am still in the dream.
It's like for some reason that's been stuck in my head.
Alright, are we ready to go through this?
Yeah,
rift?
Denny.
Do it.
Denny looks to you, Tiff, and they're like, "Are you okay,
Me?
Tiff?
Tip?
Tiff, are
Yeah,
you okay?"
Why are you asking me if I'm okay?
This,
This isn't like when you tried to convince me not to move to Kansas, right?
you definitely shouldn't ever do that.
Yeah, I know. I know. Why are you asking me if I'm okay?
Well, this is a lot. This is a lot.
Yeah, but
Can't I
fine.
care about you?
I mean, you can, but we've been over the fact that you shouldn't. Are we gonna go through the portal or not?
Why do you want to be like that to yourself all the time, Tiff?
It's the only way I know how to be. Can we please go through the fucking portal?
Well, I think that we should address this.
Do we have time?
Chip just shakes it and just absolutely not.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, fine. When we get back, we're going to a spooky, secluded part of the forest, and we're going to talk it out.
We don't have to go to your fucking cabin to talk it out, Denny.
Well,
We don't have to talk it out at all. I'm going through the portal. Will you guys please come through the portal?
Before we go, does anybody need healing? Is everybody good?
Chip looks at her hand.
And Chip was like, may as well get a snack as well.
Chip?
Yeah. Actually,
You're-
before we
you're
do
staying
this,
here.
I see that Lizzie's. Let's take a quick break, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And we'll be right back, everybody. Hello, everyone. We're back, but we are going to stop for the night. Some things have come up. Don't worry, we'll be back next Friday to finish this out, to put the final nail in the coffin for Lake Wonder. So there's no game tomorrow. It's New Year's Eve. My son is determined to stay up till midnight. He's gonna do it, he says.
Sweet kid.
He's a sweet kid. And done generates on Monday?
No,
No.
we return on the 9th.
On the 9th. And then Friday, obviously, we're going to be doing Lake Wonder. Next Saturday, I'm almost, I think it's going to be Strength of Thousands. We're going to be finishing that up too. Because soon we're going to be starting another AP for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And then after this, after Lake Wonder is going to be masks. We're jumping into masks. Everyone's been very excited about it. I'm very happy to do it. And then, yeah. So, just stay tuned. Check out Darkened States, right, guys?
Mm-hmm. New episode should be coming out on New Year's Day, I believe.
Yep, New Year's
That
Day.
should
And
be.
it is the Frankie solo episode, which is a lot.
Go listen to it, guys. Catch up on Darkened States. Kids on Bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Which hopefully we'll see an appearance here at some point for Desolation Freeway Season 2. So that's it, guys. We're out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for watching. We've been having a lot of fun. So I'm just out of here, guys. Peace out.
Bye.
Yep.
Please never do peace out again.
Peace.
I'm gonna keep waving.